What if God isn't impressed by our religion? What if he's looking for something deeper, something real? That's the message of Micah, and maybe it's a message for us today. Micah was a prophet in a time when Israel looked successful on the outside, but was rotting on the inside. Leaders were corrupt. The rich crushed the poor. False prophets told people only what they wanted to hear. Justice was for sale and worship had become just routine. Sound familiar? Micah steps into that mess with a word straight from God, and it wasn't sugar-coated. Micah 3:11 says, "Her leaders judge for a bribe, her priests teach for a price, her prophets tell fortunes for money. Yet they lean on the Lord and say, 'Is not the Lord among us?'" In other words, they were using God's name but ignoring God's ways. They were claiming his protection but rejecting his commands. So Micah calls them out. But he doesn't stop at judgment, he points to hope. He prophesies the coming of the Messiah. "But you, Bethlehem, out of you will come one who will be ruler over Israel." Micah 5:2. Yes, Micah foretold the birth of Jesus. And then he gives us one of the clearest answers in Scripture to the question, what does God really want from me? Micah 6:6-8 says, "With what shall I come before the Lord? Shall I offer thousands of rams? Shall I offer my firstborn? No. He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." That's it, not empty religion, not impressive rituals, not hollow performance, justice, mercy, humility. That's the heart of God. So what does Micah's message mean for us now? It means God is still calling out a generation who looks religious but lives corrupt. He's still calling out systems where truth is traded for profit and faith is just a mask. And he's still inviting people back to the basics, back to real love, real justice, real humility. Maybe you've grown up in religion but your heart feels far. Maybe you've seen leaders fail and it made you bitter. Or maybe you just feel tired of pretending to be good enough. Micah reminds us God's not looking for perfect people. He's looking for real ones. People who will act justly, even when no one's watching. Who will love mercy, even when others don't deserve it. And who will walk humbly, not in pride, not in performance, but in daily trust with God. So forget the fake, forget the show. Return to what God really desires, because justice matters, mercy matters, and your walk with God is what matters most.